This is Dhivya Srinivasa.
Actually, it's Dr. Dhivya Srinivasa.
My apologies. This is Dr. Dhivya Srinivasa, double-board certified breast cancer reconstructive surgeon. And as you can see, you could say she's juggling it all: surgeon life, motherhood, being an influencer, and launching a luxury skincare brand. She can truly do it all. And you can't help but wonder, how did she get here? Working endless hours for another practice, being told by male doctors that she wouldn't be able to balance a medical career and motherhood.
Mistake number 1, telling me that I can't do something.
She took matters into her own hands and started her own practice, but still didn't feel quite busy enough. So she had a third baby, grew her practice, fell in love with sharing her life online, and launched a health-inclusive skincare brand called Avara. So here we are. We hope you follow along to see what Dhivya accomplishes next as she shares her luxury skincare brand with the world.
Kelly Dodd has been crashing out on Instagram and her TikTok over my video of her. Originally, she tagged me in the video, so I was able to share it and share my response. Predictably, she didn't like my response. They were too intelligent and spot on. She then blocked me. Of course, she deleted a bunch of her racist rants about me. Here's the thing, Kelly, which it's amazing to me that you have not figured this out yet. The internet lives on forever. So a bunch of people have your videos living on in infamy on Reddit threads. So let's go through some of these videos and chat about them, shall we?
This lady is a plastic surgeon. Well, we all know plastic surgeons are the worst of all kinds of medicine. Like, that's like the lowest of the totem pole. We all know that.
Kelly, it's very obvious to all of us why you may not like plastic surgeons. I mean, after multiple interventions, that's what my face looked like. I would carry a grudge too. The best part of your intro is that you're pointing to the fact that I'm a breast reconstructive surgeon as you rant about how plastic surgeons are at the bottom of the totem pole. I'm a double board certified fellowship trained microvascular reconstructive surgeon for women with breast cancer. I've done more training than almost any other specialty that exists. And in fact, plastic surgery is one of the most competitive specialties to get into. There's actually no specialty in medicine that's the bottom of the totem pole, and anybody who would say that out loud is an uneducated ogre.
Get a job, get a life.
Can you make up your mind? Because in this other video, you told me to get a job. And I'll repeat this for you because I think repetition helps you a little bit. I'm a double board certified fellowship trained reconstructive surgeon. And that's only one of my jobs. See, my net worth, which by the way could decimate yours, is not based on a divorce settlement and a stint on reality television.
Didn't she take an oath? Didn't she take an oath?
The Hippocratic Oath is something that doctors take to do no harm. There's actually no clause within the Hippocratic Oath that we cannot call out racist bigots online. So per the Hippocratic Oath, for example, if you needed emergent medical care because you came to the emergency room drunk and you needed IV fluids, for example, we wouldn't withhold care from you simply because you're a racist bigot.
A person that you want to go to get her plastic surgery, first of all, look at her teeth. It's like having a fat trainer. Okay.
Oh, Kelly. Teeth are handled by dentists. Dentists are not plastic and reconstructive surgeons. So when I responded to this online, I said, babe, dentist, plastic surgeons, not the same. So she then crashed out in another story with this dental pic. Kelly, you can keep your teeth. I have morals, degrees, and quite literally no reason to come on here with a dental pic. Oh, God.
And I have cavities in the back. And get those black dark circles in your nose. Fix it first before you come in after me, and starting with that, okay? Fix it first before you come in after me, and starting with that, okay? Look at yourself, you fugs.
Kelly, what you don't understand is that you can spend all day with your filters and full face of makeup criticizing what I look like. It doesn't matter because I can come on here with no makeup, no filters, in a bathrobe because I have more moral clarity in this crooked canine than you do in your whole spine.
And she's saying that I can't pronunciate.
Coming online to get upset that I classified you as a single-digit IQ and then using the word pronunciate. Kelly, the content writes itself.
This racist girl, her name's Dr. If you're an immigrant, can you at least pronounce a name that we know? I mean,
My name is Dhivya Srinivasa. You might get a little practice with Indian names if you just list some of the CEOs we have of US-based companies. Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google. Arvind Krishna, CEO of IBM. This is one you might know because you wear a lot of fake Chanel. Veena Nair, she's actually the CEO of Chanel. Oh, and if you've ever mailed a package, FedEx CEO, Raj Subramanian.
you're probably single, okay? And if you're not, you're probably with some man that probably beat you. Let's just be honest.
I'm not single. I've been happily married for 13 years, and no, my husband doesn't beat me. He actually supports me in every endeavor, and unlike you, I'm not divorced, and also unlike you, I don't depend on a divorce settlement for my net worth. I've actually never had to have the cops called to my house or anywhere that I've been for any sort of unrest of any variety. Have you, Kelly? The internet tells me that in 2017 alone, the police were called to your home 6 times amidst your separation with your ex-husband, Michael Dodd. All I had to do was Google, have the cops ever been called on Kelly Dodd? Amazing how the internet lives on forever.
Go fix those teeth.
The reason my crooked teeth don't matter is because the words spoken through them don't end up in deleted Instagram and TikTok videos that then live in infamy on Reddit threads about how racist I am. That's you, Kelly, not me. My hair is looking real good. Kelly, look here, big crooked teeth or my nose or hyperpigmentation under my eyes. I can give you a few more things to talk about if you want. I'm short. I've had 3 C-sections, got some loose skin on my lower abdomen. I don't dye my grays as often as I should. You can really see how they're coming in. And it will never bother me. Because all it is a cover for how racist and vile you are, and instead of addressing that, you babble on like an asshat. And if it's really that hard for you, you can just call me Diva instead of Dhivya. And with that, an overdue collage of me looking like a diva.
Kelly Dodd just threatened to sue Dr. Dhivya Srinivasa and somehow managed to name a convicted her attorney in the process. If you watched my last video, you know that this feud has been brutal and not in the way Kelly thinks. The internet has been eating up the way Dr. Dhivya has been calmly, intelligently, and surgically dismantling every rant Kelly has been posting. And just when he thought it couldn't get messier, Kelly went live on Rick and Kelly's Daily Smash and announced that she's in what she calls sue mode.
Why is the doctor coming after you? Well, I can't talk about it right now because I've got my Anthony Weiner, one of my big attorneys, and I'm suing.
That's not his name. That's the name of the former mayor of New York who got into all kinds of trouble.
Oh yeah, they're talking about this Anthony Weiner, the disgraced former congressman who pled guilty in a sexting scandal involving a minor and served time in federal prison. That Anthony Weiner. But Kelly doubled down.
I'm in sue mode. How about that?
Meanwhile, Rick says they can't talk about it unless her attorney allows it, and then suggests that it might be discussed on Patreon. So they'll discuss it if you pay to listen. Kelly also accused Dr. Dhivya of calling brands and costing Kelly money, to which Dr. Dhivya responded with,
Kelly, I did not call your brands. Myself and the rest of the internet simply sent them the videos that you made.
And then the doctor handed the internet yet another gift. She says she learned that one of the brands Kelly was posting a code for wasn't even actively working with her anymore.
Kelly is posting a code from quite some time ago that is no longer active, and we are not actively working with her. That was just one of the many brands that said the exact same thing. And I was actually disappointed to hear that because I would love to know that you lost a brand deal for being a flagrant racist. I can't even say that because you just never had it.
I mean, Kelly can't possibly enjoy being whacked this many times. And the doctor's response to Kelly's threats to sue her?
You're going to sue me. For what, Kelly? For what? For sending them videos that you made? Those are your words. The slurred ones, the made up ones, the ones that couldn't constitute a grammatically correct sentence. Your words, your videos.
Kelly, who's obviously been going low with all of her digs and videos, says that she's the one being attacked, that the doctor baited her, that this is somehow political, that this is someone trying to profit off of her. Every response from the doctor is built around Kelly's own words that she publicly posted and publicly deleted because she knows they're wrong. Dr. Dhivya even responded to the cease and desist chatter saying that Kelly has no legal ground, so quote, any lawyer will laugh her away. Y'all, she's quite literally wiping the floor of Kelly Dodd. And what Kelly is doing by threatening the doctor is exactly what someone does when they feel like they're losing control of the narrative. They escalate. They threaten lawsuits. They talk about their high-powered attorneys. Then they say they're in sue mode. But threats only work when there's substance behind them. And based on your comments from the last video, the audience loves watching someone respond with intelligence instead of rage. What do y'all think? Is Kelly just digging herself into an even deeper hole by threatening a lawsuit she probably can't even file? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
The reason I harp so much on words is because words carry meaning. And if you don't know the meaning of words, well, that's going to make things a little bit hard for you. Because then the words that you say don't carry any weight. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's like Sesame Street. Today's word of the day is defamation. So I thought it'd be so fun to talk about what defamation actually is. I'll tell you what it's not. If you're sad that you're losing business for things that you did and are true, that's not called defamation, that's called accountability. People get it mixed up all the time. It's not just you. See, for it to be defamation, first of all, it would have to be untrue. Roll the tape.
Yeah, I can't pronunciate her name, and then she makes fun of that. I have
Roll the tape.
Says that I'm on benzos. That is like beyond defamation. And I think that the Zanny started kind of like getting me kind of loosey-goosey, and well, anyway. I have some lorazepam.
Oh, well, that'll be helpful.
Right here, a whole bottle.
You can sue anybody. You can spend your money. And although good lawyers would tell you that you don't have a case, don't waste your time and money, you can find someone to take your money and just do your bidding. And if you need to have a Patreon and charge people to raise money for your lawyer's funds, I think that's great. On the contrary, somebody said something like this.
A real plastic surgeon, not a fake one.
And in fact, that doctor that has more degrees and credentials and letters in your name, that could possibly be classified as defamation. My guess is, though, nobody's going to sue you for your $3 and your fake Chanel earrings, so you're probably good. Yeah, your feelings are probably hurt, but you're running to the wrong specialist, babe. See, if someone says something about you that's true and it challenges your inflated sense of self, your deep need for admiration, if it highlights your complete void of empathy for others, the word is not defamation, my friend. The word is narcissist. That is something that you don't need a lawyer for, you need a therapist for. And no, I wouldn't skip the doctor and go straight to the pharmacy, although you may like to.
I was going to take you to the pharmacy right now after I'm done talking to you. He's going to take us into Cabo San Lucas.
You're gonna take a ride into town and do a little shopping before you leave.
Yes.
Kelly Dodd is now asking fans to pay $5 on Patreon, which she couldn't even spell correctly, to hear her side of the doctor drama. And Dr. Dhivya responded with another video that completely flips Kelly's defamation lawsuit argument back on her. On Thursday morning, Kelly posted a video telling her followers to head to her Patreon to explain in depth about the doctor.
Well, the doctor baited me. I didn't know anything about this doctor. And I'm kind of going to go in depth on how unprofessional she is. Oh, and I can't say pronunciation, but yeah, I can't pronunciate her name.
She also says the doctor accused her of being on benzos and that professionals, quote, can't say things like that. But then Dr. Dhivya clocked back in for yet another shift of whacking Kelly Dude, and y'all, it's good. Before I show you her video, her caption had me cracking up. She wrote, "Good luck on your Patreon fundraiser. You could also try GoFundMe, and then you don't have to talk, which may be to your advantage."
Today's word of the day is defamation.
She also explains that if someone is losing business because of things that are true, that's not defamation, that's accountability.
See, for it to be defamation, first of all, it would have to be untrue.
She then rolls Kelly's own footage as receipts.
Roll the tape.
Says that I'm on benzos. That is like beyond defamation. And I think that the Zanny started kind of like getting me kind of loosey-goosey, and well, anyway. I have some lorazepam.
Oh, Well, that'll be helpful.
Right here, a whole bottle.
And Dr. Dhivya's argument is simple. These are Kelly's own public statements. They weren't invented, they weren't altered, and they're certainly not false. But then the doctor says this.
You can sue anybody. You can spend your money. And although good lawyers would tell you that you don't have a case, don't waste your time and money, you can find someone to take your money and just do your bidding. And if you need to have a Patreon and charge people to raise money for your lawyer's funds, I think that's great.
She also says that calling her a fake plastic surgeon could actually be closer to defamation, adding that nobody is likely suing over $3 in fake Chanel earrings. But the doctor ends her video with this.
Yeah, your feelings are probably hurt, but you're running to the wrong specialist, babe. See, if someone says something about you that's true, and it challenges your inflated sense of self, your deep need for admiration, if it highlights your complete void of empathy for others, the word is not defamation, my friend. The word is narcissist. That is something that you don't need a lawyer for, you need a therapist for. And no, I wouldn't skip the doctor and go straight to the pharmacy, although you may like to.
I'm tagging Dr. Dhivya below for anyone who wants to follow this absolute queen. What do y'all think? Are y'all shocked Kelly is still going? You think she'd get tired of getting intellectually whacked, but I guess not. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I will be tuning in for every single clapback that she has after this. I've already watched all the ones she had, and I will continue to keep watching them.
If you want to win on social media, you need to take notes from Dr. Dhivya, and unless you've been living under a rock, you've been seeing her effortless clapbacks to blatant racism.
She is a wife, a mother of 3 young kids, a board certified, double board certified, whatever that. She's a surgeon.
I'm a king, but I bought from a saint. They call me a bad man. That's a fucking good thing. Mama said swing back when
Tagging Dr. Dhivya below for anyone who wants to follow this absolute queen.
This doctor is so smart. Beautiful, smart.
One of the most righteous people I've ever met. One that tends to stand up for those that are afflicted and for those who don't have a voice.
When she realizes, I respect the class, but we fucking need you. We fucking need you. We fucking need you.
Hi, it's Dr. Dhivya Srinivasa, and this is my podcast, Inside Thoughts Out Loud.
heavy is the head, hit 'em where it hurts.
It's okay, it's okay.